edge. NCAA March Madness preview continues. We're here to break down the West region for you, cure all of your March Madness headaches, get you through your bracket quick, easy, and painless. We've got a bunch of great things to help you out here. We've pulled some great numbers from KenPom.com. If you're not familiar with that site, you need to get there. They are the godfather of college basketball statistics. We've pulled adjusted offense, adjusted defense, and adjusted pace. These numbers are all adjusted for 100 possessions. And with these three statistics, we can compute a projected score for each team in that game. So we've done that for each game in the West region. So let's get right to it. Game number 1, Gonzaga taking on South Dakota. The one seed here only has lost one game all year. They've got a 10-point edge in offense and a greater than 10-point edge in defense per 100 possessions. No 16 seed has ever defeated a 1. We've got Gonzaga going through to the next round. Interesting matchup here. The 8-9 matchups are always so close. We've got Northwestern taking on Vanderbilt. I actually was leaning towards Northwestern. This is their first time ever in this tournament. But the more I think about this game, the more I feel that Vanderbilt might just have enough to edge them out. They've got a slight edge in offense, and the defense is relatively the exact same. They are a 1-point favorite, and I've got them winning the game by 1 point, 68-67. So you know what? Sorry, Northwestern, but we're going Vandy. Vandy through to the next round. Very interesting match here. The next game is Notre Dame facing Princeton. Princeton has not lost very many games all year. 23-6 in the Ivy League. Notre Dame with a better offense. Princeton with a slightly better defense, but they definitely play lesser competition in the Ivy League than Notre Dame would typically face in the ACC. This smells like it could be an upset. I might pull the trigger on a Princeton +7 bet, but I'm not sure that they're going to have enough to get through Notre Dame. Notre Dame probably just a little too athletic for them, with a little bit of NBA talent on their roster. That should be enough for Notre Dame to get through to the next round. And we've got West Virginia taking on Bucknell. 14-point favorites here. I'm not going against the books on that. I don't think Bucknell will be in this game. We've got the 4 seed going through to the next round. Maryland versus Xavier here. The books have this game really close at -2. We've actually got Xavier computed to win by 1. But this Xavier team, I believe, has progressively gotten a little worse as the season has gone along. They've definitely had a little bit of the injury bug also affect them. So we like Maryland to get through to the next round. Melo Trimble got something to prove. He was in this tournament last year, and really that team underperformed. So we like Maryland to bounce back here this year. They should get it done over Xavier. The next matchup, Florida State versus Florida Gulf Coast. I'm hearing a lot of buzz about the Florida Gulf Coast. Everyone's got them going through in their bracket. I'm going to side with Vegas on this one. Vegas has them as 12-point favorites. I've computed them to win by at least 6 here. They've got edges in offense and defense, and they definitely play in the tougher conference, the ACC versus the A-Sun. The records, and they even got a better record. They have all the signs to me of a better team. I'm sure Florida Gulf Coast might give them a game, might be worth a look +12, but I think Florida State's going to get it done. They've got some great players on that roster. And 12-point favorites for a reason. Then we've got St. Mary's taking on VCU. VCU, everyone's tournament darlings from a few years ago. They're taking on a St. Mary's team that's getting a little bit of buzz themselves. They're 4-point favorites in this game. They've got edges, big edge in offense and a slight edge in defense. We've computed them to win by 3, so they might not cover the spread, but we like their chances to get through. That should be a good game, though. I would not be shocked if VCU beat them. Then we've got Arizona taking on North Dakota. I absolutely love Arizona here. We've computed them to win by 8. Yeah, I love Arizona here. They've got NBA talent on this team and a great coach. I really like their chances to get all the way through to the Final Four, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not quite there yet. We've still got some games to get through here. So, Gonzaga in the next round will take on Northwestern. I put Vanderbilt in. I changed my mind. I had Northwestern, but they had very similar numbers to Vandy, so these numbers shouldn't change too much. We've got Gonzaga beating Northwestern by 6. They should beat Vandy by a similar margin, but this game could be close. Be interested to see what the spread is in. Then we've got Notre Dame taking on West Virginia, the 5-4. We've computed West Virginia to win 73-71. Notre Dame scores more points, but they also give up 8 more. But I like their chances in this game. They'll have the best player in the game, and that can go a long way for you. So we're going to throw Notre Dame to edge out West Virginia strictly on the NBA talent alone. Then we've got Maryland taking on Florida State. We've got Florida State winning this game by 3. ACC versus the Big Ten. Florida State with edges in offense and defense. We think that should be enough to get them through. They'll also have the best player in that game. So Florida State going through to the next round. Then St. Mary's taking on Arizona. I love Arizona here. This game actually computed super close, 66-66. But definitely the Pac-12 a much stronger conference than the WCC. I love the Pac-12 this year. All kinds of great teams coming out. UCLA's got a great chance to make it to the Final Four. Purdue got a great chance. USC's in the tournament this year, and Zona, the class of the Pac-12, could easily make a deep run in this tournament. I definitely like them to do so. They've got 2 NBA players on their roster. I can't see them falling to St. Mary's. Although definitely be curious to see what the spread is in that game. But I think that they should have no problems winning it. So then we've got Gonzaga taking on Notre Dame. And we've computed the Zags to win this game by 4. They've got edges in offense and defense. But I don't know. I feel a little sneaky upset here from the Irish. I usually hate the Fighting Irish. But I kind of like this team this year a little bit, and I kind of think the Zags team is a little bit overrated. So we're going to pull the upset here with Notre Dame getting through to the Elite 8, and we've got them taking on Arizona. This game should also be another close game for Arizona. I've got it 72-72. But as I was stating earlier, I really like the Pac-12 this year. I think they might even be better than the ACC. And I've got Arizona as my champion here of the West region. Currently out there on the books, you're getting 3-1 on Arizona to win this region. I think there's a ton of value there, as I don't think they'll struggle in their first two games at all. Florida State might give them a little bit of run, and if they play Notre Dame or Gonzaga here in the final, I really like their chances. I think they're the superior team. They seem to be here year after year with great teams and great coaching, and I feel like this could be their year. This is the easiest draw I feel for any team in the tournament, and we really like their chances. So we're going to pull the trigger with Arizona to get through to the Final Four. We're also going to pull the trigger on a bet for Arizona to win this region at 3-1. So that's a bet at special for you. We hope this video helps, guys. We'll be back to break down the other 3 regions of this tournament. So don't miss that. Give us a follow over on Twitter. All our picks, videos, and betting tools get posted up there at bet_edge. I'll post a link in the description below. So definitely keep an eye out for that. As we said, I hope it helps. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Good night and good luck.